Oh, it's Jennifer Denny, and we are back for another elevated marketing chat. Today, we're going to talk about email marketing, a topic that is often talked about, but we really just want to talk about why it's so vital to your overall marketing strategy. It's not the new shiny kid on the block, and so I think a lot of times people be like, they're looking for something that is new and exciting, but 92% of people use email on a daily basis. And so it's one of those places when it comes to online marketing that you can get in front of almost everybody. um, it has become very fragmented online with so many different social media channels and so many different places that people could in fact be hanging out on, that email marketing is often overlooked because it's so common. It's right there, and it's being used, and it's habitual every day, and almost every hour, and sometimes every 15 minutes you're checking your email. And so, because of that high adoption rate, it becomes kind of a perfect place to be able to get in front of people. Um, Another reason why it's pretty important is the ability to have targeted messaging. Sure. I mean, with ad platforms and organic social media, you could be talking to your, exact audience. But with email marketing, you are talking to your audience because they have chosen to sign up for your list through a variety of different ways. And you know how they got there. And so you can be very targeted in talking to those particular audiences based on how they got there. Maybe they signed up, through a download, and whatever that download is could really make sure that you speak to that person differently. Maybe they signed up because they bought a product before, and you know what that product is. So that allows that to really have that personalization because you know how they got on your list, which a lot of times with these other places, you're not really sure how they got on there. And so it's a little bit ambiguous and not, as upfront. The other thing, is you can be very timely with your campaign delivery of email marketing. You know exactly when that's going to go out. Whether or not you're trying to get that to go out at the exact time of a promotion, or maybe you have some automation set up. So if this happens, then that happens, and then an email is sent. That makes that pretty timely. It's also pretty timely in the essence that a lot less people are involved in order to get an email out the door. You're not, waiting on platforms to approve your content. You're not waiting on multiple departments. Usually, you can get an email out pretty quickly with one person that can kind of create it from beginning to end. So their turnaround is really quickly, making it easy to be able to add, to your existing, uh, time. Uh, it really enhances the communication with your audience. Since these people have signed up, consistently communicating with them with good content allows you to be in front of them, and not necessarily at the time where you're asking for the sale. It's keeps you top of mind, and they're going to be more likely to buy and increase their overall conversion rate if you are consistently sending this information out. Unlike traditional campaigns, it just doesn't require this extensive planning and production time. Email campaigns can be crafted and deployed pretty rapidly which makes it very cost efficient too. Um, because of all of that being less resources involved, not having to send out paper and postage, and you know exactly who this is, it makes it scalable without having to pay additional cost. Sure, some of these platforms that you send out email do charge by the number of emails that you have, but it's relatively under control and it's not something that is going to cost a lot of money. It's just important to be consistently in front of your audience. The other reason, or another reason why this, is something that really should be part of it, it's just another way to drive traffic back to your website. If you've got good call to actions with your email, then you're going to be able to get people back to the website. This can become pretty important if you're running SEO and you're going with SEO. You've got to have multiple ways in order to get people in front of that content. Organic social media is one, ads is one, and email marketing is just another way to get that content. If you can get that content in front of people, perhaps they're going to find it engaging, and then Google's going to use that information as an indication that maybe they should send out this content to more people. So not only is it driving, traffic to your website, it's also could be inadvertently helping your SEO as well. So it becomes just something else to help compound other things. It's very measurable. There are several different, data aspects such as, did they even open the email? Did they click on the email? All of that is very trackable to bounce rates of the email. And, just like any other digital marketing, it makes it so that you can look at that. I mean, we talked about earlier, that need for that constant communication and email marketing allowing you to do that, considering 90 something percent of people are using it all day long. Obviously, it's going to help improve sales as well. And depending on the type of emails you're sending out, maybe you're sending them out right after somebody has made a purchase. That's going to improve the effectiveness of that and help drive sales. If you've got a longer sales cycle, it becomes another communication and allows you to keep having that communication with them, which will nurture the lead as long as you're providing good, content out in front of them and create some lasting relationships that will ultimately lead to the sale. I mean, it's very cost effective. You can get it out quickly. It works well with multiple types of marketing. It really should be the cornerstone of any successful digital marketing strategy. So if you're not currently running any kind of email marketing right now, I highly suggest you take a look at how can you integrate this with your current marketing. All right, that's it for today. Next time, we're going to go a little bit more forward and we're going to talk about should you be doing TikTok ads? Definitely a lot of questions that get asked about that. And so we'll dig into why you shouldn't or maybe you shouldn't be. All right, that's it for now. Take care.